He is one of the most famous athletes of all time. He has scored more goals than almost anyone in history. He has won trophies in multiple countries, earned billions of dollars, and built a legacy that will live for decades. But his story didn't begin with fame, money, or privilege. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, the boy who came from nothing, who faced incredible obstacles, and who fought his way to the very top of world football. Chapter 1. Humble Beginnings in Madeira. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, the capital of Madeira, a small island far away from mainland Portugal. His parents were far from wealthy. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a municipal gardener and part-time kitman for a local football club called Andorinha. His mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro, worked as a cook and a cleaner to support the family. They lived in a small house with limited resources. Food was not always abundant. Clothes were shared between siblings. Cristiano was the youngest of 4 children. But from an early age, one thing was crystal clear. This boy had a love for football like no one else. He played for hours every day on the streets of Madeira, using anything he could find as a ball. His father once said, "When other kids went to school or played games, Cristiano was always playing football." By the time he was 7, Cristiano was already playing for Andorinha, where his father worked. The coaches quickly noticed his extraordinary speed, balance, and hunger to win. Chapter 2. Leaving home at 12. But his talent could only take him so far on the island. At just 12 years old, Cristiano made one of the most difficult decisions of his life. He left his family and home behind and moved to mainland Portugal to join Sporting CP's youth academy in Lisbon. The separation was brutal. He was a shy kid with a different accent that made him stand out from the other kids. Some bullied him, some laughed at his Madeiran dialect. He missed his family deeply. Many nights he cried himself to sleep. But beneath the sadness was a burning fire. Cristiano was determined to succeed. He trained relentlessly, staying after practice to work on his weaknesses, doing extra runs, practicing headers, and building his physical strength. While his roommates slept, he did push-ups and sit-ups in the dormitory. His work ethic was already obsessive, even as a teenager. A Sporting CP coach later said, he had only one idea: to become the best. Chapter 3. Health Scare and Surgery. At age 15, Cristiano's dream was threatened by a heart condition. Doctors discovered he had a racing heart, an irregular heartbeat that could have forced him to retire before his career even began. He underwent laser surgery to correct the issue. Thankfully, the surgery was successful, and Cristiano returned to training just days later, more motivated than ever. For most people, such a health scare would create fear. For Cristiano, it became fuel. Chapter 4. The match that changed everything. In 2003, everything changed. Sporting CP played a friendly match against Manchester United. Cristiano was only 18 but played like a superstar that day, running circles around United's defenders with his explosive speed and dazzling footwork. After the match, United's players went straight to Sir Alex Ferguson and told him, "You have to sign him. He's unbelievable." Within days, Manchester United offered Sporting €15 million, a record fee for a teenager at that time. Cristiano packed his bags and moved to England, stepping into one of the most competitive leagues in the world. Chapter 5. Becoming a superstar at Manchester United. The Premier League was tough, both physically and mentally. In the early years, he was criticized for diving, showboating, and lacking end product. But Sir Alex Ferguson, who became a father figure for Ronaldo, protected him and guided his growth. Cristiano responded the only way he knew how: with work. He stayed at Carrington Training Ground longer than anyone. He worked tirelessly on his weak foot, on his headers, on his physical conditioning. His body transformed, gaining muscle mass, speed, power, and stamina. He mastered free kicks, trained with weights, hired personal chefs, and constantly looked for ways to improve. Slowly but surely, the boy who was mocked for stepovers became a goal-scoring machine. In 2007, he won his first Premier League title. In 2008, he helped United win the Champions League. That same year, he won his first Ballon d'Or, the award for the world's best player. Chapter 6. The Real Madrid Era. In 2009, Cristiano took the biggest step of his career. Real Madrid paid a world record fee of 94 million euros to bring him to Spain. In Madrid, he became a global phenomenon. His rivalry with Lionel Messi reached epic proportions, two players who redefined an entire era of football. Cristiano shattered record after record, 450 goals in just 438 appearances for Real Madrid, 4 Champions League titles, countless La Liga trophies, Copa del Rey victories, and dozens of hat tricks. His famous CE goal celebration became iconic. On the biggest stages, the Champions League semifinals, El Clasico battles, he consistently delivered. Chapter 7. Portugal's greatest moment. For years, critics said Cristiano couldn't win with his national team. But in 2016, he proved them all wrong. Portugal won the European Championship, their first major trophy in history. Even though Cristiano was injured in the final against France, his leadership from the sidelines became legendary. In 2019, Portugal won the inaugural Nations League, adding another title to his collection. He became Portugal's all-time top scorer, surpassing 100 international goals, a feat very few have achieved. Chapter 8. The next chapters. In 2018, Cristiano shocked the football world again by moving to Juventus. In Italy, he won Serie A titles and continued to break records, even into his mid-30s. In 2021, he made an emotional return to Manchester United, where he once again showed his goal-scoring prowess. Then, in 2022, he made a bold move to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, proving that even at 37, he remained one of the most marketable and effective players in world football. His longevity remains almost unmatched. At an age when most players decline, Ronaldo has maintained his physical condition like a machine. Chapter 9. The Businessman and Billionaire. But Cristiano Ronaldo is not only a footballer, he's also a brand. CR7 is now one of the most valuable personal brands in sports history. His partnerships with Nike, Herbalife, Tag Heuer, and many others have made him hundreds of millions of dollars. His own CR7 clothing lines, hotels, gyms, fragrances, and even museums have expanded his empire. In 2020, Cristiano officially became one of the very few billionaire athletes in the world. His social media presence is unrivaled, with hundreds of millions of followers across platforms. Every post he makes is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in value. Chapter 10. The Mindset Behind Greatness. What makes Cristiano Ronaldo special isn't just talent, it's his mindset, his discipline, his endless hunger to improve, even after winning everything. While others relax, he continues to push himself. While others enjoy success, he remains obsessed with progress. As he once said, "I don't chase records. Records chase me." Cristiano Ronaldo's story is living proof that hard work, sacrifice, and relentless determination can take you from poverty to billionaire and to football immortality. Talent without working hard is nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo.